brain fart. All right, Omniscient Reader, chapter 180 or episode 180. Where did we leave off? We left off. I'm struggling to remember what did we read last time. What did we read last time? I have something in my brain, but was that the last? Okay, I don't even see one thing. So last time was Sangha present. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Well, last time was Sangha showing up to Jeongyeok after we dealt with all the Tentasio stuff and Jeongyeok's like names getting cursed, all that good stuff. So Sangha pulls up and she reveals that she looked into like the future or looked into fate about Doksha and has revealed to her that Doksha Kim will die by the hands of someone that he like truly loves, something worded that way. So that causes for a ton of speculation, while on the other hand we if I'm not mistaken, we get to the second floor and we meet the Dokubi that's there, and the Dokubi like kind of explains that the people themselves there have to figure out what the clear condition is, and that kind of like jaded everyone, and everyone's like all down in the dumps because there's no goal like every other scenario has had before. So now it's like, I think we were speculating that maybe they have to create their own story and complete their own story in order to get off the second floor, kind of like what Tentasio was doing with insect genocide that we've seen at the start of this arc, like trying to get off this floor, starting your own story, completing your own story, something like that. So we're doing that, and what, there was something else. What happened? Something happened. Oh, Pinky Dude said, what if we don't do anything? I remember that. Like, what if we don't do anything? We don't do nothing, and we just stay here. That, I know that was brought up. There's something else I can't remember. If I scroll through, it was something towards the end that like we got a tiny little like dialogue from Doksha about. Where was it? Yeah, there. That's what I was like, I knew there was something, I just couldn't figure out. The Devil Bears, and this is where hopefully Yusung can come into play, because since they're technically bears, even though they're demons, maybe she can use her abilities on it. So it was these Devil Bears rushing in, and this is when we get it revealed here. So yeah, it's pretty. For the life of me, I couldn't remember what the last chapter was, and I saw a panel. I was like, oh yeah, it was this. All right, so last chapter was Chapter of Prophecy. That's right. What's up, Lemon? What's up? Doksha's gonna be unalived by the one he loves the most, who or whatever that may be. Right? Create your own adventure. Right? All right. 180. Let's go. That's where we ended off last week. Hyung Sung's, like, his ability looks so cool. It's really cool, and I'm glad that we get to see it a lot. Because it's always like you get something cool, maybe you don't get to see it that often. I love that we get to see it a lot. All right, so struggling with the bear, and that was clean. KG, eh? All right. That was clean. What? Oh, there's another one. I was about to say, is it still moving? Darn it, there's just too many of them. What's that? What's that? What is it? Is it like coming over? Whoa. Is it something like coming over the horizon? Is it something like poofing out of thin air. What? Damn. Damn. Who did this? It's fire. Who do we know that messes with fire? Huiwon does. Could it be that? Could it be her? The power to decimate tier 4 demon. I'm just stabbing in the dark. That stigma belongs, or is it someone new? That stigma belongs to. No. I was right. Oh, okay. I was confused for a second. I was like, no wait, I was right. Okay. Bro. Timeout. She is the #1 waifu. If people had it all messed up, she is. She's been the #1 waifu since she showed up. What was that? Chapter 20? It was like chapter 20 something, right? It's like either 20, 21, 22 where she was introduced. Since she showed up. Literally since she showed up. Quite literally. She's been #1. Top tier. Sung better watch his hands. Alright, I gotta save this. Capital H, please. Alright. She looks dope as hell up here, though. I will say that. She looks dope sitting up on this demon horse. What a design. No eyes on the head, but one big eye on the chest. She looks really cool sitting up there. My bad, y'all. I'm just messing up the flow of everything. But, you know. Research purposes. You know how that goes. Can't blame me, right? I can't be blamed. I don't care what you guys say anyways. You over here. Okay. Her eyes were red. Now, is it red because she's looking at the flame and it's reflecting? Or is it like, what's his face? Oh, that's right. She hasn't seen him. That's right. I keep forgetting he was dead. She hasn't seen him. Flicks a little wave. She's stunned for a second, but then quick nod. But I don't know. It's something. That's what I'm saying. He's like, what is this? Something doesn't feel right. Like that look she gave while she was sitting up there. A little bit different. Right? Just a tiny bit different. I don't know what's different. Something's different. And that's a black unicorn. How did she tame that beast? It's the judge of evil. Huiwon, you were alive. Did you get here ahead of us? How did she get here? I'm sorry, but let's talk later. Everyone come with me. I'll guide you to safety. What's going on? Safety? What's happening? I feel like I'm getting swept away. What's happening? All right. Welcome everyone. It was difficult getting here, wasn't it? You've done one, you're safe now. You've done well, one. You've done well, you're safe now. You now don't need to participate in the scenario anymore. All right. Damn it. So that was it. This was his castle. Interesting design. My assumption is that this has to be some sort of upper tier demon. It's my guess. And I'm only guessing that because of the horns. That's it. I'm only guessing that because of the horns. I won't let the colors won't throw me off. That's my guess. We're in a place where there's a bunch of demons. Graveyard of scenarios. It's my guess. We're selling delicious demon bug legs. Have taste. It's good for the fatigued body. We can teach you breathing and fighting techniques. So this is demon. Never mind. We're selling sandshell berries grown in the farm. Anyone want to use sword auras like all the rest? Anyone is welcome. Now, like, what is this place? This is, I don't know. It's like the first floor is like demonscape. The second floor is like this wide open space. Big demons are everywhere. All this stuff, and then it's just like this big castle that has like a town square in it. It's just like I'm just supposed to let my guard down? Nah, can't. I can't. Is everyone all right? Come this way if you're hurt. Here at Paradise, this reminds me, I'm getting like Walking Dead vibes. All the signs. This road leads to Terminus, all this bullcrap. Here at Paradise, we treat all the injured for free. Anyone is welcome. I didn't know such a place existed. I wouldn't be trustworthy of this place at all. It's hard to believe, isn't it? I understand. I have a pretty good idea of all the horrible things you all must have gone through so far. Excuse me. Who's this in the back? But there is no longer any need for you to fight. The Dokkaebi must have told you already. But the scenario at Dark Castle does not have a time limit or a penalty for failure. You should have caught on to what that means if you're smart. You can continue to live in this scenario area. Excuse me. Your right to live will be respected, and you can sleep in and eat as much as you like, living any way you want to, without the pressure of having to complete the scenario. You can live out the rest of your lives here. Bro, I'm not falling for this, son. Just the way that you used to live before the destruction began. It's a demon. Ooh, it's kind of discriminatory. If we take a step back. I knew it couldn't be true that it's all safe here. Put that thing away. Guard stepped in. What are you saying? That bastard is a demon. Like, shocked. Such discriminatory language is forbidden here. He is also a citizen of Paradise. A citizen? I am a demon, but I won't hurt you. It pains me to see that you still hold on to the prejudice that demons are bound to feed on human lives. Bro, I've been in here for like 15 minutes. Like, what? Bro, I've been in here for 15 minutes, son. I just got finished fighting some demons. And I had to fight some demons before I got in here. What are you talking about, bro? Cut me some slack. There's a real easy joke to make here, but I'm not trying to get the stream clap. Yeah. Yep. All right. Character Hyungsung Lee is moved by this experience. Shihei Lee is moved by this experience. Wow. I can assure you that no other place in the Starstream is safer than the land you're standing on right now. Who are you? Snake in the grass. My name is blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this if I'm being honest. How do I pronounce this? My brain doesn't even know what to say. Reinheit? Is that how I say that? Reinheit? Reinhard von. What do I pronounce the J or the D? Which one takes president? Reinhard von Gerba. Reinhard von Gerba. At least I got Reinhard right. Reinhard von Gerba. I arrived here 800 years before you did. I am the master of paradise. Of the castle of paradise. It's a nice looking castle. That's it, bro. I should just skip the weekend, took my ass to bed. Because it just pissed me off. Just pissed me off. The hell is this? The hell is this? Should just took my ass to bed. I hate this. Hate this. Damn it. Okay. All right. So, what do we have to talk about besides this untrustworthy entity in Huiwon looking off? There's like how long has she been on the second floor? There's no telling how long she's been on the second floor. She has this look about her. Like, she doesn't feel like herself. Like, we know what she's like. She doesn't feel like herself. Well, it's such a small chapter. But let me take a look back at this. I think, like, we know how they all feel. Yeah, you're late, Kohaku. I just read the chapter. I'm sorry. But we know how all of them felt about Doksha. So I'm like, when it's like, it feels weird. One, she looks great. But this red in her eyes, I'm wondering if this is just from the reflection of the fire. Excuse me. If that's just the reflection of the fire and it wasn't like her snapping out of something. But again, I've said it like 3 times. We know how they all feel about him. Matter of fact, what chapter is the chapter when that is true. Her eyes always turn around when she activates her signal. You're right about that. She has more control. You can't say that, right? But it's been a minute since we've like seen her when she's not enraged. Because last time we seen her with Hyung Sung, wasn't she like fully enraged? And it was like, we either need to try to save her, we're gonna kill her. We really haven't seen her since then. In action, anyways. But that wasn't too long ago. Feels like that wasn't too long ago, I should say. What chapter was it when they all were at the funeral? What chapter was that? Well, let me rephrase that. My bad. Let me rephrase that. Not what chapter was the one where, because we got to see the funeral 2 times, didn't we? Or am I just being stupid? What chapter was that? What chapter is the chapter? Was it 166? Was it back then? Hold on. It might be one back. That was close though. Yeah, right here. Oh, damn it. Yeah, like I wanted to go back and look at this because I needed to see her face. Like, they were hurt. Now, this is something. Did Jung Yak didn't tell them that he was coming back, right? Soo Young knew because I'm pretty sure, I think Doksha told her. And no, they had the conversation. Doksha told her that he was going to come back. And I'm pretty sure Junghyuk had the conversation with Sangha. But did he tell everybody else that he was coming back? No, right? Because Yusung was like, when he shows up and Yusung sees him, she was like, I knew you weren't dead. I just knew it. So it's like, if someone would have just came and told her, like, oh, Doksha's alive, they would be excited. It's hard to say though. I'm just going off of Yusung's like reaction when she's like, I knew you weren't dead. Like, part of me makes me feel like Junghyuk, I don't think Junghyuk would talk to all of them anyways. I don't think he would. I feel like he would go out of his way to talk to Sangha because of maybe how he views their relationship, possibly. Because whenever like he caught them and he got mad at Doksha because he was telling Doksha, like, you know better. So maybe he could have talked to her about that and told her, like, hey, he's coming back, don't worry about it, and then just dipped off. But it feels off because this one shocked look, to get this look and then just like a nod and then that's it. I feel like that's so, especially after seeing how everyone else reacted. That's what's kind of got me. Where it's like, we know that Doksha has had an effect on every single one of these people. And upon seeing him, they've all had their own way of showing their emotion. And for her to just shoot a nod, it's just like, just a shocked look and then a nod. It's just like, I'm not saying she should be sobbing or anything because, right? Yeah, but I'm the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because Hyung Sung had a whole moment like he needed to like talk his feelings out, and Jie felt the same way. She did some self-reflecting upon him coming back, and then we know how the kids felt, and then we know Sangha had that conversation, but she's dealing with something completely different. Like this one right here was different for them. This one was different. So to see her that broken up at the funeral and then to have like no reaction upon seeing him, especially if there was no conversation had, when you're not expecting to see him, like you're not expecting to look over like this crest, this hillside and see him, but you do. And all you give him is shoot him as a nod. No, nothing. I don't know. It's just off. Especially for her. It's just off. It's just off. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. That's the whole thing. Just like he said. Like something feels off. Something doesn't feel right. It's just, huh. Right? It's just, huh. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know. Reinheit von Gerba. My guess is he's some sort of demon. That's the only thing I can think of. Some sort of demon. Maybe he's like, I think she's upset because, but I don't think that was an upset though. Like that wasn't like an upset thing because it gave us like the little like chibi art where she's just like, I can't, he's here. But then it was just like a shape up nod, like an acknowledgement nod. Like I acknowledge you. Like a nod, like okay. And then it's just like, now let's go. We need to get up out of here. Yada yada yada. And it's just like, huh? Like, why is she acting like this? That's the first thing. I'm glad that Doksha had that reaction. Because it's just like, And it's not even like, what kind of reaction is that? It's like, why are you acting like this? Like, what's going on? What do you mean safety? Right? Because he know, like, it's like, what do you mean safety? Like, I don't understand. Safety. Huh? And then with him having read, probably knowing, like, there is a castle probably in this area, it's like, that's right. That's right. This place, this guy, his castle. So stuff like that. So I wonder if it's just Huiwon drinking the Kool-Aid here, or if she's been what's it called? Like there's it's, what is it called? She's been, freak, I can't think of the word. But she's being used. In lesser terms, she's being used. So it could be something like that. I don't know. Kind of complicated feelings, though. I think it can relate to her. But this, how she's acting right now is not her character. It's not how she is. That's what, man, that's the point. It's just like, this isn't her. You know this isn't her. Like, she doesn't act like this. She doesn't act like this, and even everyone else, like, this group was together. As of 3 days ago, they were together. And then they came into the castle together. So for GA to be like, yo, you got in here before us? You made it up here before us? Right? It's something like that. So, I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of, there might be some suggestion at play. She might be drinking the Kool-Aid of this place, right? We got stuck in here. We know how her how things started off for her with these scenarios, and how she had like her power taken away from her, and throughout the course of the series up to this point, like her stigma and her abilities have given her her power back, and she's in control of all the things that she wants to do. No one can really like force her to do things. I'm trying to just speak plainly, pick up what I'm putting down. So it could be something like she could just be drinking the Kool-Aid that this guy's spitting out, this Reinhardt guy. Where, what the hell is he saying? Like this right here. Like if you can continue to live in the scenario area, your right to live will be respected. You can sleep and eat as much as you like, living any way you want to without the pressures of having to complete the scenario. All this stuff where it's just like, bro, it's like none of us wanted to do these scenarios. It just was thrown on us. So now you're telling me there's a place where it, like one things are never going to go back to normal. So you're telling me there's this place that we can protect and we can have a normal life and we can live amongst people and have normal experiences. She just might be drinking the Kool-Aid that this guy's putting out. This guy's telling her this is a safe haven. We protect this place. We can stay here and we can be fine. And maybe just going through like how everything started off for her and how the scenarios have been for her, maybe she's just drinking the Kool-Aid. Maybe she's just like, I can get behind this. Maybe I don't want to keep doing this stuff. Right? It's something like that. You never know. Like Doksha dying, like that stuff could have like effects where it's just like, I don't want any more people. There's no Wi-Fi. This place is buns, right? Right? She could be having the thought of like Doksha died and it's just like he didn't come back. And now we're stuck in the scenario and there's like this silver lining. It's not, I don't think it's a real silver lining, but there's like the silver lining that we can essentially be safe and free and not have to worry about this stuff no more. Maybe she's going to be like, yeah, maybe I'll fight for this place. I don't know. That could be the case. That's what I'm thinking. It would make sense. I feel like that would be up her alley, especially knowing how her righteous indignation can flare for people that do things, and how she cares about protecting the people that she cares about. So yeah, I can see her totally buying into this, and Doksh's death having a play on it, and looking out for her friends, stuff like that. I totally can see that. But I wonder if there's some sort of suggestion going on as well. So it's like, yeah, she kind of drinking the Kool-Aid, and there's just a little push. We're dealing with demons and stuff. I'm pretty sure this guy's some sort of demon. I don't want to say he's a demon king, because that'd be crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if he was, but he's probably some earl or whatever noble title you want to slap in front of this guy's name. I could see it. I could totally see it. I could totally see it. Totally can. Just want to rest. Yeah. Absolutely. I can understand it. It just off rip. It's just like Doksha says it. It's just like it just don't feel like her. Just how she's acting. But then it's like, if you take a step back and you actually think about like everything she's gone through, like, I'm pretty sure I have the screen grab. So when it was like that convenience shop that we found her in, where she was like poisoned or something and she was gonna die, and Doksha made the choice to save her. Pretty sure it was like that, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think I have like a screen grab of her. Let me see. It's a little early, right? No, I don't have it. I remember the panel clear as day in my brain, though. I didn't save it. I didn't save it, though. But I remember the panel. It could have been, it might have been, what's his face? Yeah, because I didn't save chapters 11 to 20. It's in there. I didn't save chapters 11 to 20. I saved a few from 1 to 10, nothing from 11 to 20. And then going from that point on, I started saving a bunch of images. So I didn't save any it's 11 to 20 that she's in. But it's like when you think about it, and you think about like her beginning and her introduction, a safe haven from all of this nonsense would make sense, and she would feel very strongly if she were to like deem that it's legit. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I'm curious though. Curious how this is gonna go. Like, in the grand scheme of things, how would, just hypothetically thinking, let's say that way of thinking about Huiwon is correct, where she's drank the Kool-Aid from this guy, and she wants to protect this place, and she wants to have this place be somewhere that they can stay. How would she then react if this guy is a potential enemy that we have to take out? And by taking him out, the castle has to go too. And this safe haven, this place of rest, is now essentially gone. How would she handle that? Would she actively fight against Doksha and company? If it came to that, would she activate her stigma? What is it? Damn it. What's her stigma's name? Demonic Judge of Fire is her, what's his face? But what is her stigma's name? Oh man. I think if I click on one of these, I might guess right. Because I know I saved it. Whenever she used it. No, this was with Hyun Sung. Is it this? No. I'm just looking for red stuff. I'm just looking for red stuff. Fire. These things are too tiny. This? No. These icons. I need to make them bigger. Straining my eyes for what? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Would she activate that though against them? I don't know. Eyes are curious about it though. Eyes are curious about it. If she would actually do that. Eyes are curious. I think that's all I got. I think I'm gonna get up out of here. It's a very quick chapter, I should say. Very quick chapter. Not much to chew on, but it's a good stepping stone for other stuff that probably is going to come in the next chapter or two. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Hopefully I'm here tomorrow. If not, hopefully I'm here Thursday. If not, hopefully I'm here Friday. If not, probably not Saturday. And definitely not Sunday. So, if anything, I'll be back here next Monday for Tower of God. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll catch you next time. Peace out.